What's going on, man?
Joining audio and video to the Fred Johnson Zoomcast. Don't know if I work. I don't hear myself, so I'm doubting it. Check, check,
I
check.
can hear you and I can see you. Can you hear and see me?
Yes, I can hear you, yeah.
Yay.
Yay! It's hard to hear myself, which is probably because I'm talking louder than the headphones are on. However, it's hot as hell here in Reno for the last few
All
days.
the way to Reno.
95 the other day, 90, I don't even know, yesterday, 94, 95, and the same today, and 70 and rainy tomorrow. So,
Wow. That sounds humid.
yeah, well, I don't mind the humidity so much. The heat was whacking me out when, the repaving the driveway or the parking lots around here for this 3 days. So I had to park the car a couple hundred yards away.
Harvard Yard.
Had to park at the car there in Boston. Anyway, just getting out and walking around at 10 a.m. in the morning, I go, wow. It's sort of like my thermometer, my internal thermometer since the stroke and or being older. 80 seems like 100, so.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta join Shireen upstairs.
All right. Looks good. Test. It's just as well. Okay, this is good. This is good. I am in the room, the Zoom room with Steve at 4:45 for the 5 o'clock rehearsal of the new Fred Johnson show. I actually thought that.
So what's going on, man?
Well, trying to survive the heat. Looking forward to this, of course. Keeps me alive for the meantime, if it doesn't kill me.
So I've been weed eating other people's lawns. I made $150 today.
Really? All right.
Yeah. Something to do, a little exercise too. So,
Yeah. Well, you're in pretty good shape these days, I would say. Even if it's hot.
Yeah, probably the best shape because like when I first moved up here, I weighed like 280 and I weigh
Really,
around
that
200 today.
Yeah, I figure you're 200 today, and I would guess in general you were 250-ish, but you know what I mean. There's the honest appraisal.
I peaked at 280.
Yeah, well, before the stroke, I peaked at it's hard to remember now, but I think 255, and I lost 5 pounds in a month, and ate less salt and stuff, because I went to the doctor and they said, okay, well, and they didn't give a shit about the blood pressure as usual. It was high then, of course. And, I had the stroke at, I think 250. It could have been 255. And I don't think 260 was my peak, but 255. But I did gain about 30, 40 pounds in a year.
Wow.
And I massively drank and got worse over that year. It was kind of a downward, big spiral down. So sometimes you get what you pay for,
Right.
So, right?
Yeah, for 10 years they told me, you need to take blood pressure meds, and I'd done a few, pharmaceutical shows, and I thought, these motherfuckers, this is bullshit. I'm not doing this shit. And then I had like a TIA.
Yeah,
But
and those are scary because they could lead to disaster.
yeah, so I'm just going to try to time.
Well, for me, they avoided putting me on any medication for umpteen years. They think that's the best way. Of course, when you're younger, they figure this shit's toxic. Your medications, a certain amount of them over time, screw you up, or you got to change them. All right, Fred says on the email I got, I'm trying to get my computer to recognize my new web camera. Which is,
and on that note,
what's
I'm
funny,
practicing.
What's funny is that I thought the computer was going wacky about 20 minutes ago, and it was because I leaned papers and my little ledge to have my notes and papers up higher, which was accidentally on the mouse pad on the laptop, though I use mouse. But it was like automatically making it go smaller, from 100% to 75%. I'm going, what's going on? Then I said, oh, I bet this is it. I rebooted, and then I figured out that I was leaning,
It's a good thing I practice this.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's tough when you got new technology.
Time for the Fred Johnson Show. Also starring Cletus from South Kakalaki.
I like that South Kakalaki part.
And Charlie, the sports guy. Oops. Little guy. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Fred Johnson.
But your voiceover on that sounds live. It sounds like it's, it's happening. Sort of like the Ed McMahon or something.
Right. That's what I was going for, man. Or what was the guy on Rowan and Martin's Laughing? Gary Owen.
Oh, Gary Owen. Yeah, his prime. What's funny is that I lived in Chicago when they were happening the biggest in, or Skokie, North Shore of Chicago, when they were big time. And then when I moved out here, then I go, Gary Owen, he's still on, he's on radio or TV out here and whatever, that in LA. But yes, get the hand behind the ear. You have all kinds of role models. You're Freddie Cordova, you're Ed McMahon. Or whatever his name was.
Are you there?
Later.
Alligator.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm getting back in the groove. Only taking me a month. You can't be brain dead forever, for God's sake. You gotta get it together, right?
That's what I'm trying not to do, but fuck.
I mean, with COVID, it just brings you down over that first few months knowing disaster was looming. And then you don't have enough to do for a couple of months when shit hits the
Thank
fan.
God I have my yard and other people's yards. That's the only thing keeping me sane.
Yeah, I can see
Did
that.
you?
I can see that. I'm too much of a recluse in general. I mean, I was practicing being antisocial for years.
Well,
And now I got my wish. And it's like I wanted not to be anymore. I said, ah, shit, I got to get out there. I'm going to be dead soon if I don't get out there. Gotta try, go, you know.
you been here, Charlie? Did you come to AV Day
Which one?
at my house in the mountains?
No, I should have, but I didn't.
So I'm at the end of the road in the middle of nowhere. And so this is just regular for us, you know.
Yeah.
Me and Sheree, and if a car drives by today, wow.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, I looked you up on the map and all that, and I was dithering whether to go, and of course, you know, and somehow I didn't do it. So, you know, at certain points I get in chicken shit, depressed type moods or whatever, where you just feel like a recluse and you talk yourself out of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But right now, you know, in general, I'm not talking myself out of a lot of stuff. I'm thinking, well, it's COVID's, but what the fuck? You gotta try to have fun somehow in the midst of it. And this is a great way to at least, you know, blow steam or see others be funny or whatever, you know. So it's.
Yeah, I'm just, you know, trying to practice. And here's Fred Johnson.
And here's, yeah. Well, the best part about Fred to me is he thinks he's the, you know, encapsulation of sports and the sports show, or he's the man. But at the same time, he's just bumbling and drunk. Or he's funnier than shit. But at the same time, he doesn't get that. He doesn't have the knowledge.
I like the way he jiggles my balls.
There you go. Right. There he is, live Fred Johnson staring at the screen because it didn't look the same angle as the promo. He's a little off. He's sitting there deciding if he's alive.
Hey, what's up? This is Jesse. I just got my new Billy Blast drum kit in. It is a killer drum set. It looks phenomenal, sounds phenomenal. If you are in the market for a custom drum kit, hit up Billy Blast Drums. You will not be disappointed. So this is what the kit looks like. It's really badass. This is my new kit. I will no longer be needing any of these kits.
Got a lot of
This
shit
Billy Blast
drums.
kit is amazing and will replace all them custom kits.
And he's got
Top of the line.
Guitar Center there. There's like 9 of them. Can't hear you, Fred, yet, but you're talking. I know.
Yeah, Chris, we're not getting your audio, man.
You click the audio button if there is one. But you don't look disheveled so much. Don't hear you yet for whatever reason. Maybe your webcam doesn't know any better yet. No, you're playing with the
You have to choose between webcam audio and your line in input.
All of a sudden he looks official though. The camera is better.
No, it's not the new camera.
Oh, now
I can hear you. No, it's not the new camera.
But is it this?
Did you jiggle the wire or something, or
No,
jiggle a setting?
My new camera's not on yet.
Oh, okay.
Why is his audio fading in now?
Yeah, you look intermittent on audio and maybe slightly on video, but just for kicks.
Can you hear me?
Now I can
I can
hear
hear
you
you.
when you said you
Can you
hear me,
hear
but
me?
you talked for 10 seconds and I couldn't hear.
Intermittent audio.
Intermittent audio. Okay.
But right now, if you
alright,
don't
let's-
breathe,
let
it's
me-
okay.
Can you hear me now?
Better,
can hear you
yes,
now.
louder.
Much
You're
better.
All
louder.
right, stand by. I'm trying out all kind of things here. I got a
Yeah,
new
that's all right.
webcam. I can't get my laptop to find the new webcam. I got an adapter to make me use the Fred Johnson microphone. I had
It's
it
hard.
work the other
It's-
day, but
It's hard to do it on the fly after work anyway, but
I'm on
you
my
sound
regular
louder.
webcam right now.
Your audio's not as clean as it was there when it was intermittent, but it's way better in the sense that it's working all the time. Fred Johnson all the time. There's the guitar. It gently weeps. I've got one of those, not quite the same, right here. I got my props on it today so I can be more efficient. Wait a minute, there it looks like little Fred Johnson trying to get in.
Fred
the
Johnson
screen.
Jr.?
Yes,
Yeah. I had to call tech services.
there you go. Well, he probably knows
Call
a
the
lot of
cameraman.
shit.
Cameraman.
The game has passed me by, I know that. Takes me a lot longer to remember shit. I'm like George Miller. I've forgotten most of the shit that most people ever learned.
This I didn't even plug in.
All right, I'm gonna head to, there's Dave Warner, he's back.
Hi.
You
Oh,
look
I like
fabulous,
the
Dave.
kind of the hair, and I like the back lighting. I mean, the extra light in the back, depending on the
Yeah.
character,
That
but
webcam.
I have an alternative here.
that's
Maybe
an
I should-
alternative mode.
I'm
Remember,
gonna log out. Let's log out of this.
we are
I'll
I'll kick you out of here,
pioneers.
motherfucker.
Yeah, that'll work,
Big
walking
meeting.
around. We are pioneers in Zoom, David.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that.
Yeah,
I want to get in on this. I want to,
because Ernie Kovacs and Sid Caesar and Uncle Milty, they were the pioneers of TV.
So, Dave,
Here's the
if you want to learn about Zoom, it's free, and they have a bunch of free videos that just kind of walk you through everything and
yeah,
how to do it. Because Victor Harwood, Digital Hollywood, is like doing virtual meetings right now because there's not going to be any Digital Hollywood until like June 2021.
yeah.
So he's
That's
doing
the
that kind of
future
stuff right now.
everything.
But
I want to tell
it's-
people that this is what we should be focusing on. 'Cause this
yeah,
is
so
our
that's
idea.
I have two iMacs set up, and one of them is I'm switching video on the one I'm talking to you on, and then I have another one set up that I have all the commercials, the introduction on, and I share the desktop off that, and that's how that comes into the show.
Yeah. So now you can actually isolate each of our Zooms, or you have to work within the confines of Zoom. Zoom's a big part of my life, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Because I'm doing this thing for events for a school, and like teachers, every one of them is doing Zoom meetings. I have to learn this stuff.
are you getting paid?
I am getting paid.
Fuck yeah, man.
I'm getting paid till 5 o'clock. Now I'm off the clock. I'm looking because we schedule events and we have meetings with clients. And
Yeah, that's awesome.
And we're thinking about September now. I have to get myself a headphone. But yeah, I think what you're doing by working with Zoom and getting really good with it is probably very good for your career.
Yeah, and I downloaded a free video editing software, and I'm practicing that for like the intro and the credits and stuff. And I'm gonna do my own little commercial kind of stuff just for fun.
I wonder if you actually going to need Zoom at a certain point. You could just maybe use a more professional, a less consumer program. That you're more controlling.
What's cool that I like about Zoom that I don't know if I think, let me look. Yeah, we're recording. You can click a box and automatically record meeting, and they'll either record it to the cloud or to your hard drive. And when they record to your hard drive, you get an MP4 at the end.
Uh-huh.
And which you could import to edit or whatever you want to do. But
you have like a professional account, I believe. Like you
well,
got.
it's $14.99 a month.
It's
and
not
I
bad.
I can have 100 concurrent users for 14. And if you want to go to 1,000, it's like $19.99 a month.
I'd love to see all those little screens there.
That's great. So where'd Gibson go? He
Yeah.
left.
I
was
think he
trying-
was saying he was gonna do something because,
His laptop wasn't recognized as his camera. I know. that.
right, or I'm not quite sure exactly what he said anymore, but that's probably it.
Here's my guitars. Hello, Charlie.
Hey, I was listening, I took my buds off and
My Fender.
figured I'd make a restroom break.
So,
and I
Dave-
could hear you guys.
These are my guitars.
Gently weep.
Here's disgruntled guy.
He's popping in somewhere down the
Oh, yeah.
line.
How are we all late for schedule? Like, how stringent? You're gonna.
Now it's a rehearsal, so it's like when people get in.
Oh, okay, so we're not doing like a run through of the actual. which-
Sorta. I mean, at some point, if we don't disintegrate. Oh, wow. he's
Disgruntled
outside.
guy is out in the jungle.
He is starting to look like he is disgruntled.
I am disgruntled.
Where are you? In Tahiti or something? Or no, I guess not if you're disgruntled. Maybe the Amazon forest.
I'm in Australia in the outback.
Oh, shit.
Is that a giant marijuana bud behind you?
Could be.
Don't you worry about it.
Nobody knows nothing.
I'm on the lam.
That's good. You got out.
You
and
know,
about.
your sexual habits are none of our business.
Are you on? You're on top of a lamb now.
All right, Rick Radley. What's the meeting ID? Okay.
Yes, good to see you, Mr. Disgruntled guy.
I sent him an
Hey
email.
there, Cletus. I sent an email a couple of days ago that
I,
said for
uh-huh.
this Friday 5 p.m. and there's a ID there.
Uh huh.
Davo,
Yeah.
can you get to the meeting ID from your email so we can tell
Steve,
Rick?
I might be able
Yes.
to do it myself. I probably still have it open.
Yes.
Hey, and Dave, I want to
Hang
hear
on.
more about what you're doing with the school, man.
Oh well, I'm like assistant manager of event services.
Oh,
For so what we do, we have a one
Okay.
ballroom. It splits into 3 parts, and we got a little theater. I'm sort of the guy in charge of the theater meetings, the events. I should
Yeah.
say. We put on some crazy stuff, though.
88229
You know, we did, vagina monologues.
197033.
We did vagina monologues for 3 days. It was great. We do some pretty semi-professional stuff and some crazy stuff too.
wow, cool.
But mostly it's school stuff, and lots of. I like it, as academic as possible. I don't care about no singing and dancing. I'm also like the only guy that knows how to run a damn analog mixer, so I end up doing all the like live outdoor events,
Mhm.
and I get to be like Dave engineer outside.
Excellent.
Nice.
I like the 3 guitars in your shot right now because that gives it balance with the up above on both sides.
Yeah,
Up
yeah.
high plus below you. So you
Some
look
balance.
like you're important. Ooh, who's this guy? It's not like I quit being important in 1989, or was it 90?
You're always
Was
a
that
VIP.
relevant? Was that?
You're a VIP to me.
No, thanks.
I
And
mean, who's to say?
right. I mean, it's all relative. Virgil's walking around on the floor, my parrot now. He wants to be part of the party. The odds are he'll.
Disgruntled guy, you in your backyard?
You need. Oh, here I go. Here we go.
I'm in Australia.
Sorry.
It looks like Brussels sprouts, but
Brussels sprouts. I hate Brussels sprouts.
me too.
Yeah,
I'm
I
in the
thought-
outback. I'm on the lam.
You look awesome. Looks like you've been hiking and got.
I
the
haven't
cool
been
shades.
hiking. I've been hiding, not hiking.
Well,
What are you
I guess you
hiding
took
from?
a jeep. You took a jeep to get to the outback somewhere.
What is it that drove you to the outback? Why are you on the lam?
Are you?
Well, I'll get to that later there. Don't you worry, you'll hear all
Well,
about it.
yeah. You got. I guess save the. I thought whatever you tell me now, you probably hopefully say it later too.
No, I'm not gonna say it. If I told you, I might have to kill you.
See, he would ruin his live. I want to do it in one take effect. And he's brilliant all the time, so it works. So when he does it in one take.
It's like Sinatra. You have
Right.
one take.
Or Dean Martin.
He nails it.
Don't worry about me.
It happens, whatever happens, but it always works. So that's what matters.
And now I'm going to practice. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Did you need the address from me? The meeting ID?
Blue Essentials.
Dude,
I'm looking at the ID meeting ID. Also, do you want me to switch to my format to make it wide? I think I do a wider format. Let me see. Wow.
Oh, what am I doing? Someone's
So
somewhere.
I'm actually working at home now, living in San Jose. Life is relatively good. And I hope you guys are doing well. Disgruntled guy.
that's cool.
What do you work? Are you working anymore? Or just selling drums?
I'm selling drums, David.
That's
I'm
awesome.
building drums. I'm selling drums. I'm playing drums. I'm all about drums.
That's good. And that when you work in drums, it gives you more time to hang around with drums and be with drums.
Right. And
I
that
wish I had more time.
Billy
Your source for
Black.
OnGuard sanitizing mist
Brand
and
Yeah, you had
great.
one
products in the
There's
OnGuard
Blue
collection.
Essentials.
Blue Surf Essentials. Good for you. It's from Blue.
God
Okay.
damn, we got to get some of that. He sold me now. I know. Cletus has been stuck in Tokyo, and he still had Blue Surf Essentials up there in the rack behind him last time. So,
Where's Fred at? Where is
he was playing with his new webcam and audio and
He's
plugging
playing
his
with
mic
something.
in. And it sort of worked once, and he just got the webcam, and now he says he mumbled something, and probably he's pretending to get it all to work, and why bother? Just do it after the show, tomorrow, or whenever. At some point, you got to say it's not going to happen today. Or it might if he spends a half hour at it, but
Hey,
like Christopher Farley now. What happened?
I'm out here with the Aborigines. He better get on the stick real quick.
The Aboriginal.
Exactly. Now, Cletus had trouble figuring out the Zoom thing, but it looks like he's got it, but he's not here yet.
Yeah, he's not sending video, and I don't know why. Cletus, if you can hear us.
He had the
Cletus, can you hear me?
him and disgruntled guy had way the best video and audio during the whole month until lately, and then Cletus's computer took a dump, and then
Yeah, Cletus says he's audio only for some reason.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's a start.
Wait, stand by, everybody. Let
I
Cletus
like your
talk.
jacket.
Stand
there,
by, let
disgruntled
Cletus talk for
guy.
a second.
Peace
yes, sir.
and skull.
Yes, sir. We had to order a new camera part coming in from China, and I think the latest announcement from the orange one might hold it up a little bit. But I wonder if I'm wondering if a disgruntled guy might have a direct connection. He might be able to.
I'm out here in the outback, Australia.
Disgruntled guy, a lot of people all over the world, Malaysia, you name it, many countries.
I got a pet Joey.
And what is that, a kangaroo or?
No, it's a guy. His name's Joey.
Show me your Joey.
I get it now. Maybe my ears clogged.
Joey.
Joey.
That's how you say it in Australian.
Joey.
Like, Ben,
Show him your Joey.
show me your Joey.
Dingo, he ate my baby.
And the
Oh, that's
Vegemite sandwich.
That damn dingo.
He ate my baby.
Hell, yes, he did.
Perhaps the
Like you
dingo
said.
ate your baby.
I like it, Dave. Myself, of course, Fred's critical of everything, but you have some like color change
my
there,
guitars.
plus the guitars and the two corner things to give the shot more presence than CNN does, or sometimes MSNBC with when they have guest people.
I know how important design is to these type of operations.
Right, exactly,
I know when you're running shows.
exactly.
When you're
All I know is you got a bass, a 6-string there.
and then my acoustic. But the-
Acoustic. It looks like acoustic because it's 3 on each side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're both Fenders. Both of the guitars. That's a
Okay.
Fender acoustic too.
See, you're an amazing man because you weren't wrong when you said you know 4,500 tunes type thing there at AV Days. You go, oh, well, I go, shit, he can't play all this. He can't, you know.
Hey, David, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So, what are you using like onboard laptop microphone, or what are you using for mic?
I'm using the computer as a
Okay.
microphone.
Okay, because it sounds pretty good. Like it's not tinny, you know. It's good frequency response.
Yeah.
Well, it no longer has to deal with my output as well because I'm doing the headphone. So now I think the mic can work at its best.
Yes, I think.
I don't know how.
Mhm.
It sounds like you,
Okay.
which is good. I mean, you know what I mean? Instead of like, what the hell is that? What the?
So strum some acoustic, man.
Oh yeah. You know, I was told yesterday, I didn't have enough background. That's how the guitars came about. Actually, it's funny. I moved the guitars away from here. Well, they originally were here, but it got in the way when I was doing Zoom meetings with my work. I always had
They're
like,
the
a
opposite
stick
of
behind it.
Fred. We want
not-
busy and something.
So I actually moved them away.
We want clutter. What I like is that
I'll
had a
be-
deep
I'll be right back.
purplish maroon look to it. The guitar in the body.
I'll be
Oh,
right
yeah.
back. My duck-billed platypus needs to eat. Hold on.
All right, man.
Yeah, I could, I could play this thing.
Acoustic, please.
Yeah, that's what I should do, but
The
I don't know
acoustic-
what.
Well, it might not
play.
be tuned, but then again, just figure out what off key, like Katy Perry T it's in.
If you
key
want
it's
to
in,
do
and just
electric,
play it.
electric into the mixer into line in
for
on the
goodness.
laptop, right?
Yeah, but that's like Fred now. He's trying to figure out how to make it perfect now. I can't blame him.
Now?
Making a new toy. Oh, I got a new webcam. I want to
Yeah,
plug it
Fred
in.
has a day job.
Right, and he got his 10 in already.
Beach Boys.
Okay.
There's a place where I can go tell secrets to. Fuck me.
Yeah, that's 4,500 tunes on bass. I thought you were going to do Johnny Cash that first second. You had the Johnny Cash look.
At least
just
that's not complicated. It's crazy.
a half profile.
I picked the Beach Boys, most craziest chord. The Beach Boy. The guy's insane.
Oh, yeah,
Who
but they
wrote those
sing
things.
high and stuff. And
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like 2 octaves lower there. But which is cool because you're an artist. So you're just reinventing the song until
Oh,
we know
yeah.
what the hell it is.
Yeah, I could never duplicate it. Better make your own version of it.
Right.
But that's a great chord thing that it does. It's like, in my room. It's interesting. Nobody does that. In my room. It's a beautiful song. And that's
is.
how, with the quarantine and everything, I think.
And they're very
very
layered.
appropriate.
Excellent. And then they're very layered in their harmonies. And then you got the high Mike Love or whoever does it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
El Jardine or
I think like Brian does the high part.
I don't even know. See, I have
don't
a
know who does
best
it. He's great.
Beach Boys record because I'm older than you and all that, but at the same time, their prime was before me. So I was like, oh yeah, Beach Boys, cool. I love their stuff. I love the 50s, 60s sound. In my room.
The songs are really brilliant.
They're brilliant with the layering and.
You know, I talked to the guy who. I talked to the guy.
Fred is going to show.
Oh, here we go.
It's a show.
It must be Cletus?
No, Descarno guy's up at the top and Cletus on audio only, I think. And Steve is out and about.
Hey, we're in tune too.
Actually, it sounds pretty good. I'm saying, over here, you have a good mic in your computer. Make the Cletus sing in there. He knows it. I think he knows 4,500 tunes too, but you know the bass.
You know, you could do this. I thought there was a delay or something.
December song, right? Okay. Yeah, Fred Johnson band used to play this.
Don't think about it. On your head now, baby, just spit me out. Don't worry about it. Don't speak a doubt. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out.
Sorry.
I can't take it anymore. Stop. For the love of God.
This goes around and around and around.
I didn't come here for a goddamn concert. I'm here for a show.
He's here for a show.
Put down the guitar.
Nobody told me it
Good
was
point.
a show, for God's sake.
Where the hell is Fred?
Fred is MIA. He's figuring out how to put in his new gear.
Well, let him do it on his own damn
I
time.
know. I know he's going, oh, I got the new camera. I got to plug it in. And
Has he lost track of time?
Yes, I think so. And he
Well,
just.
maybe we should tell Fred that we'll do it on Monday.
What? Oh, his new camera, right?
I'm calling him right now.
Right. Just say, look, Fred, whatever you got, put your ass up there on the screen. It's funny. Doesn't matter what you look like today. Because it ain't the real gig.
What's going on, man?
No.
I like
What you
the
could do, Johnny. You look like a young Johnny Cash.
I'm trying
with the
another
hair
day
up
till you
there.
get it straightened out.
Johnny Cash.
Camellia.
Okay.
Well, Boy George too, maybe, but
Come on,
you
come
gotta
on,
put
come
on a
on.
lot more makeup.
Hey, Cletus.
His shows blow.
If I listen
Fred
to
says he's joining right now.
you say,
Come on,
Okay.
come on.
I'm a man,
Kubo.
just
His
like a
shows
woman.
blow. His shows blow.
Let's sing some Bowie or something. Like,
I never done good things.
I never done bad things.
Is that Carol
never
Channing?
did anything
I
out
never
of the
done-
blue. Whoa,
See,
whoa.
you can do Cletus. You're improving a lot.
I need an
Multi-talented.
axe to bring me down.
Because I saw the 2001 video AV day of Knocking on Heaven's Door. And yep, man,
Oh.
you were good that song, especially when you did the AV verse. Like, I can't do AV anymore. I mean, you had the passion. That's what you want. Doesn't matter.
Awesome story.
It's just like we're in a ballroom now.
And Charlie, the sports guy.
Who's that dude?
The disgruntled guy.
Yeah, that sure looked it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Fred Johnson.
Great.
And there he is.
Fred.
Fred.
Hi, Fred.
Fred,
Wait a
and
minute.
go.
It's crazy, Eddie.
It's my sugar
Okay.
Fred.
And we're rolling.
Doesn't matter. It's practice. He's
Oh
clutch.
yeah. I wonder if we could actually. I'm hope we don't have to quit this at 5:30.
No,
We don't have-
no,
Oh,
no.
good. That would be bad.
At least unless Steve cuts us off. I mean, he's in charge.
No, I got plenty of beer and weed, man. I'm cool.
Oh,
All right.
I forgot to get high.
Well, yeah, no, next time.
Actually,
Hey.
you know, it's funny. I quit smoking pot.
Yeah.
Like 2 months ago
Just
during
like Willie
quarantine.
Nelson.
You know why? It was like I was starting to have all the symptoms I thought of COVID, but they weren't. It was just like that's exactly the same place that the pot gets you.
Oh my God. See, I can see why then. Yeah, because you go, oh my
Right
God.
there in the back of the thing, and you cough.
And you
it's
don't want to
like-
go to sleep then because you're afraid your lungs are going to be full of
Yeah.
COVID. And you're on your way out and you're on to the emergency room.
Paranoia, the destroyer.
Oh, yeah.
I did like about 2.5 weeks. So I didn't smoke anything. I was completely
And, you know,
high.
you watch enough
okay. It was-
news. You watch enough news, and what happens? You feel like you got COVID every day, or you're gonna get it. So,
Yeah.
I
was
gave
gonna
up
go punch a
everything
cop.
except freebasing for the new year.
I can
There you
report I have 8 little
How
baby
could you
marijuana plants
let
on my
that go?
deck.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're a better man than me, there, Freddie Cordova. So you know,
Here's Fred.
Johnson.
By the way, I'm smoking again. I'm back to it.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. We were worried.
Yeah.
Smoking hot.
Well,
Yes.
keeps you relaxed.
Fred.
You still look like you're 28,
Thank you.
as far as I'm concerned. I mean,
You know, things happen. I got the hair, red
Host
gray
has
hairs.
asked you to
My beard is
start your video.
there's Fred
grayish.
Johnson's voice. He's trying hard to come back.
Cannot start video. Failed to
Cannot
start the video,
video.
camera.
I'm asking
can
you to
hear.
start video again.
I gotta go piddle, but I'll be back, and maybe Fred will be diddling. Now you're on mute. I know that much, G1, whoever you are. But well, that's okay.
G1.
Graphics.
I think that's
That's
like
graphics.
Graphics. That's our PowerPoint
Telecine
operator.
or something. But
Can you
all right,
What's that?
right back.
can you communicate
Oh,
by
close that then. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's what the problem.
I wonder if you can also zoom by cell phone
Mhm.
Yeah, sure.
with camera or you
I
can't
could
do it?
close all out of everything. You said I had too much stuff up. Oh, I see myself. There we go.
There you go.
Now
So
I'm
your
getting cut
camera's
off.
working.
Hey, Matthew.
But
Matthew.
Oh, wait, I see you, Fred.
that's all right. I got it. There we go. There we go.
Mr.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to readjust. Can you guys hear me?
holy shit, the
Yeah.
definition compared to your other camera is fucking outstanding, man.
Yeah. Can you turn that light off? Oh.
Yeah, that's a little creepy. That's like creepy, Fred Johnson. I like the light on, man.
Yeah.
Turn that light back on. I got to
It
get
looks a
that.
little basement-y.
Turn them both on and back them off. Back them away a little bit.
You got
Both
to
lights on.
Are
Back
you-
them away a little bit.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'd say I turn on everything you got and then
Yeah, Fred doesn't want to look like he's in a bunker.
yeah,
It's the end of the world as we know it.
maybe that is the look that he should be having. Is this supposed to be more like his rec room? Looks like his rec room. His garage.
That's the garage.
Okay. I don't know what look he's looking for. Ooh,
Well,
much better.
We're on target.
Backlights are nice.
Did you do some adjustment in the thing in there?
Backlights.
What?
Yeah, that was nice when that light temporarily was there.
Fred, you look a little disheveled.
I got to tell you, I get no respect. I'd like to thank the audiovisual technician here in-house, his in-house audiovisual technician.
Oh,
You
nice.
paying him? Feeding him?
Oh, I'm paying him and feeding him. Hey, where's disgruntled guy?
He's had a spelling lesson.
Oh, he did. Oh, that's what I want. Oh, somebody did change that to Fred Johnson. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this Corona guy went away.
Oh.
Where'd he go?
He was saying he
went-
couldn't take the music anymore.
He's
December.
participating
What
in spelling
happened?
bee.
He couldn't take the what anymore?
December song. I mean, Dave was playing it and Cletus was singing, and
He's
he had to take a
participating in a
break.
spelling bee.
So I'm sure he'll be back in a second or a minute, just like I left.
Hey, check out my name. Let's see.
Oh, my
I
hair's-
love your outfit, Fred.
Eddie.
You look like you
Eddie
look
from
Glendale.
Glendale. I love it.
Eddie from Glendale is your
No.
name today? Okay, I gotta write that down.
Oh, no.
Eddie just, of course, next week you might be Eddie from.
How do I get myself?
Some
Let's
people
see
want to call me
Fernando
Crazy
Eddie.
I
Eddie.
just did.
I think Crazy Eddie probably
I
not.
just double clicked myself.
I think it makes more sense, Eddie from Glendale.
Yeah, I'll work for now, and then you could be Freddie.
I've been Crazy Eddie before.
Right, and it's all right. You're Eddie. You're still Eddie. There's Fred. I like
All
how
right.
disheveled you look. See, I like that shit personally, because it adds to the mystique of Fred being
I got
fucked
this new
up.
this new camera is throwing me, man. It's
You
all,
look crisper though. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I know,
exactly.
but
Oh, yeah, much better.
I don't like. See, it shows this ladder over. I got to get rid of that
Oh
ladder.
my God! It shows the ladder now. You got widescreen.
Just call engineering. They'll take it off.
Now, how
Come
do,
here.
now, how do I
come-
get you people
Look.
back at the top up there again?
You need more light. If you had more light in that room, you could even look sharper.
Right.
Well, I know.
What do you mean, you people?
You people,
You
I
people.
know.
I like the ladder. See, you don't get it, Fred. You're supposed to look like you just rolled in.
Totally
I
privileged.
want you guys up at the top of my screen. How do I do
Ah,
that?
shit.
Go to speaker
Good
view.
Speaker
Gotta go
view.
to your
Speaker view and not in full screen.
Oh, not in full. See, I'm in full screen.
Here's the disgruntled guy.
Oh, okay. There we go. Maybe I'll just make it bigger here like this.
But you look better. Look, I can see the detail on the
Well-
stripes on the shirt. Holy
Hmm.
mackerel.
Yeah. So yeah, I got to
European
work
cut.
that out. I got to work that out.
Some
Oh, and
classic Iris.
And there's depth of field between your microphone, you, and all of the stuff behind you.
At a 1031Q.
Oh, if you had a light to shine on that on his background, oh, that would just everything.
It's
would just
kind of like a,
be
yeah.
beautiful,
I mean,
man.
He's got a lamp.
It'd be
So,
like the Fred
I think
Johnson
part
show
of the
promo.
problem is it's, you know what I mean. He's in his garage and he doesn't have a lot of light yet. He's gonna get a cool light.
I mean, I might put some things back here to light up back here a little.
Yeah, what
It'll,
the?
it'll do some great things if you do that.
Because you're adding to the garage effect. Look, I'm Fred. I'm just coming in. We're doing the show, and man, is your mic
Oh,
in?
Yes.
Your mic is in focus.
Now that's too much light.
Oh, maybe not.
No,
No,
it's
that's
all
fine.
right.
No,
It's
no,
fine.
that's
No,
fine.
It's probably too much for you because you're going, holy shit, I'm a star.
Be nice if you had one for the other side, but it's nice what you got.
Right.
I like
right.
it.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, it balances.
better?
It works good
My
for your
face looks like it's washed out to me.
No,
I look like a ghost.
You need to
no,
back
you
your
look
key
like
light up a
you're
little bit.
37 years old.
What's that, Cletus? What'd you say?
You need to back that key light up a little bit, unless you have some kind of control
Yeah.
over the intensity, or put like some
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
too
diffusion-
bright, right?
Put a diffusion over it.
What if
Yeah,
you just
for me, I
you
have
turned it
my
90 degrees.
I have my picture lower light, so my glasses don't reflect.
You should keep it on, but put some kind of diffusion over it.
or just turn it 90 degrees.
I'll be right
away.
back. I'm going to the diffusion store.
Right, or
Right
just
back.
shove it. Well, it's hard. It's
Yeah.
a lamp.
Yeah,
so you
just
gotta
turn it a
We
little
can't
bit.
turn it.
Turn
Too
it.
many, you can't point
and
it.
Sure, turn the shit.
Yeah,
Yes,
there you go.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind
You're
of like
turning me
that.
on.
Here's
You
the
look
disgruntled
like-
guy again.
1930s German
How's that
German
diffusion?
filmmaking. There you go.
I like it.
Oh yeah, because
And I like
that's-
the ladder. It adds character.
Yeah, and the depth of
Really?
field now because you can
got its ups and downs.
see the guitar sticking out from the frames of the entertainment section there.
I was going to. Hey, there
the
he
Squirrel,
is.
he's back.
The Squirrel guy, please tilt
He's in
down.
Australia.
Yeah,
for
you're.
Christ's
Yeah, tilt down, buddy. There you go.
My computer took a dump.
Oh, that's all right. You're out in the outback.
Yeah, we're having.
Does it feel
technical
better
problems.
now?
I'm in the outback, Fred.
I feel like I'm in a music video.
It's like one of those, you know.
I'm following my dingo.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
You bet your ass.
Did you go? Are you in Acapulco? That's where we sent you. Are you down in Acapulco? Are you?
I'm in Australia in the outback, Fred.
Oh, well, we sent you tickets to
I'm on the-
Acapulco.
I'm on the lamb, Fred. I'm on the lamb.
Again? You're on the lam again?
I am, Fred. We'll get back to that later. But I'm
Okay.
on the lamb, and you know that Joseph guy?
Yeah, he's still
Very
after you.
well.
Conrad.
He's still after me, Fred.
CIA guy. Oh, man.
Oh no, he's from the FBI.
Oh. Well, it's good you're in Australia then.
I think my webcam needs to be up higher.
Well, I hope he doesn't find me here.
It's way better, Fred, than last time. Yeah.
Yeah, it
All
is.
right, but then I got light on my glasses. I don't know.
Yeah, it's part of the thing.
Fred can't
I
handle the
turned-
HD. See, I got a new webcam.
I turned my
The light
picture
needs to-
down on my
The light
video,
needs to be
so
better.
I don't have
The
the
light needs to
camera.
go up higher if you want to get rid of the glass glare.
Yeah, see, what I do is I
Uh,
turn down
Up
my
higher, tilting down.
laptop actual image.
I mean,
to
tilt
make
the
it
tilt the
less
light
bright.
up. You're saying?
No, raise the light up and tilt it down, and then you
Oh.
can lose the
45
glare
degrees, right?
Oh,
on your
well.
eyeglasses.
And you may be getting glare off your own computer.
Well,
So if
that's
you
true. That's
turn down
probably.
the screen. That's what I do. I turn down my
That's probably-
screen
oh,
really
that's a good
low,
idea,
so
yeah.
I don't. I
That's
can
what
get
it
up
is.
close to the frame and back here, and
Yeah.
I don't have the glare.
God darn it.
That looked really cool, Fred. Put your right hand out, like close to the camera. Your hand looked like really big, like in
Oops,
that
sorry.
Foo Fighter
God
video.
damn it.
You look in focus close to the camera too. It's really nice, and you're not really showing a lot of glare now. Not really. I mean, a
Okay.
little, but when you
All
move
right.
around.
But still looking a little disheveled.
But
Oh.
I love to be shoveled.
I got the wife beater on after.
I like the damn grandpa. Grandpa understood.
Out here with the Aborigines, Fred. The Aborigines tribe.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
How they do? They got their didgeridoos, do they?
We got our didgeridoos and our didgeridon'ts.
I knew that was coming.
Uh,
So,
Is Ted there?
So crazy. What is that? Eddie? Eddie from Glendale.
It's
Right on.
Eddie from Glendale, man. He knows it all. 4,500 tunes. He's been entertaining us.
Encyclopedia.
And
Wow.
5, 4,
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Son of a bitch. Also starring Cletus from South Kakalaki and Charlie the sports guy. The disgruntled guy. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Fred Johnson.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Fred Johnson Sports Show. How y'all doing today? I'm a little
Hello.
disheveled.
Good, Fred.
Hi, Fred.
All right.
Good to see you.
Yes, we're back. We started our show back up again. And people always ask me, says, Fred, when are you going to bring your show back? And I said, when there's a nationwide global pandemic sweeping the entire earth, that's when I'm bringing it back. So being true to my word, here I am, the new Fred Johnson Sports Show, but we brought back the old crew. So let me introduce the old crew. You remember, you know him, you love him. Charlie the sports guy. Charlie, how you doing?
Hey, really good, Fred. I'm loving it up here in Reno, Nevada. I used to be in the bunker there in Huntington Beach, but
Right.
that was many days ago. But I'm loving life, living here. The casinos are reopening on June 4th. Sort of, you know, not full-fledged, but
Is that a barge? Is a barge coming in?
could be.
What was that? I heard like an airplane or something.
Yeah, disgruntled guy. You might want to mute.
Oh, that was disgruntled guy. Okay.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
he's
there we
off
go. Yeah, we got to
there.
practice muting when we can here. Okay.
Mute and respell.
Mute and respell. Are we still on the respelling? Okay, here we go.
He's
All
down
right.
there
Well,
spelling
thanks, Charlie.
bee.
We'll get back to you
All right.
later in the show. And
problem.
so right now, I'd like to check in with the disgruntled guy. You remember disgruntled guy? We used to send him places, and he'd always end up in the wrong place. Disgruntled guy, what's happening with you? How you doing?
Hello, Fred. I'm out here in Australia, in the outback. I'm being stalked by the FBI.
You're still being stalked by the FBI?
Being stalked by the FBI. They want me, Fred, but they're not going to catch me. They're not going to get me, Fred.
Okay, good for you, disgruntled guy. That's a great disguise. You're in the bush there. You got your didgeridoo, and
I got my didgeridoo, Fred, and I got my didgeridoo. But I'll be able to tell you why these people are after me in a little while in our next segment. So
Okay.
stay tuned.
very good. All right, disgruntled guy. All right, now this next guy, you remember him from the old Fred Johnson Sports Show. You know this guy. He's always a day late and a dollar short. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Cletus.
Hey, Fred. Hey, I'll have my camera up by the time we do the real thing.
Oh, you don't have your camera up today.
Number 42, the thing about Tokyo, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
right.
sir. So I'm stranded here in Tokyo, and I hope you'll send that plane to pick me up.
Yes, it's on its way. You just went. It's over in Australia right now. You just heard it. It's on its way.
Yeah, well, it needs to get closer.
All right. Okay, very good. Well, we'll check back in with you in a little bit there, Cletus.
Okay.
I wonder if I put my chair up. Would that be better? Yeah, maybe that's better. All right. All right, guys. Well, hey, look, we're going to have a very interesting guest later on in the show. So I want you to stay tuned. But right now, I want you to check out this commercial from one of the Fred Johnson Show's sponsors. This sponsor right over here.
How you doing, everybody? This set that you're looking at right now was made for me by Renee Ardette of Billy Blast Drums in Southern California. It's a mini kit. It's primarily for jazz, but I think the sound and the quality of these drums, you could easily play pop, jazz, you could even play rock with it.
Wow, well, there you go. Billy Blast Drums. That's amazing. That everybody should order a set of those. We need those in this pandemic. I mean, a set of drums inside, you're in with your family, and the whole family gets a set of drums. What could be better than that? Okay. Now would be a good time for those inserts of laughter. Okay. I need to get that button.
Where is it?
All right, then. All right. Well, welcome back. And welcome back to the Fred Johnson Show. You know, we're getting things started here. And so we're going to go around the horn with the crew. We're going to start 3 minutes with Charlie the sports guy. Charlie, what's happening with the sports, man? What's going on?
We're making it happen, Fred, whether they're playing or not.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta love it. Baseball, the league wants players to have a pay cut.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Well, up to 80%.
Really?
And that's for guys like Mike Trout, who makes 35 million a year right now, and they want him to make 8 million for the new season.
No.
And
Everybody's
the
taking a
minimum-
pay cut.
Well, the minimum wage guys aren't so bad. It's 63,500 a year for the guys that make the minimum wage. But that's pretty dang good, I think.
How could anybody possibly live on just $8 million a year? That's an outrage.
It's an outrage. So it
That's
doesn't
just my
look like
liquor bill alone.
it doesn't look like baseball this summer, man. It's no baseball and apple pie.
Okay.
But baseball is exploring big tarps to go in the stands where the fans would be to show advertising. And believe me, it could work. Now, in South Korea, they're playing baseball right now, and you may have seen it today on ESPN. But there's one team that is using blow-up dolls in the stands instead of fans.
Blow-up dolls?
And they're
Is that where all my blow-up dolls went?
And they're fined $86,000 to one team because the others used mannequins.
Right.
But anyway, there you go. It's all lovely. Watching TV the other day, and the Cubs won the World Series.
Oh.
Yes, they did. In 2016,
yes,
it's
they did.
big bottle time. Here we go.
Nice.
I've waited my whole life, for God's sake. Cubs win. Cubs win.
Yes.
And in golf, Tiger Woods and Peyton Manning won in their big matchup against Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady. On Sunday.
Did Tom Brady cheat? I bet he cheated.
He tried. He was talking smack. And
He was probably taking air out of the balls.
And they're pretending like they're buddies, and they're talking smack, and
Right.
That's not me. But anyway, University of Kentucky coaches, the cheerleading coaches, they're all fired. All 4 of them. And that's because they've been caught for hazing, public nudity, and alcohol abuse.
That's unbelievable. That's unacceptable.
They have won 22 of 35 championships in the last 35 years, Fred.
Of course, that's what I call a Thursday night. But
And the head coach has been there 4 decades. They're all out from boozing and schmoozing. Anyway,
Charlie. Well, that's all amazing with the sports news. I know you're going to have a lot more.
Yes.
Coming up on they'll start games, and you'll be reporting on them, and so. All right, Charlie. Good first report. We'll get back to you later in the show. We're going to bring up a topic. Okay, now I'd like to throw it over to Disgruntled Guy. Disgruntled Guy. Now, what? You're in Australia? Is that right?
I'm in Australia, Fred. I'm in the outback. I'm living with the Aborigines right now.
Wow, how's that going?
Well, it's a little rough. It's a little rough, Fred. But I'm going to get through it. As long as that FBI guy, that Joseph Merriweather guy, he can't find me back in the outback.
We sent you tickets to go to Acapulco. How'd you end up in Australia? Were you trying to throw him off the scent?
That's right, Fred. I'm trying to throw him off the scent. And
very good.
I bet you'd like to know why he's chasing me, right?
I would like to know why he's chasing you. Why is that?
Well, Fred, it's all about inside trading, Fred. I got some tips from Virgil, and things didn't go well.
Oh, that's right. Virgil's stock tip. We'll have to get that later before the end of the show. You took his stocks tip from last show, huh?
I did, Fred. I took some inside trading, and
Uh-oh.
the FBI, they found out.
They
So
don't
I
like
think
that.
they might be after Virgil too. You never know.
Uh-oh. They might want to clip his wings.
No.
Oh
Wow.
no, I hope they don't do that, Fred.
What else is happening
But well, you know,
down there?
things are pretty good here in Australia. All the fires are out,
Oh, good.
and
Did you
the
help put them out?
the Aborigines people that I'm staying with,
Yeah.
well, they're a little strange, Fred.
Yeah, why's
Yeah.
that?
Well, they don't have the same kind of customs that we do, Fred.
Oh, really? What's different about them? What different customs do they have there,
Well, Fred,
than
they,
us?
they wanted me to put a bone through my nose,
Oh,
but
no.
I'm not going to do that, Fred. Even though I
No. Really?
I'm on the lam, Fred.
Have you all also traveled back in time as well?
No, Fred.
Oh, okay.
I'm not back in time, and I'm not going to get any crazy tattoos or a bone through my nose or any of these different piercings that people get.
How about a boomerang? You got a boomerang down there?
You know, Fred, they were showing me how to do the didgeridoo,
Yeah.
and they were also showing me how to throw a boomerang. But the damn thing kept hitting me when
In
it
the
came
head.
back.
I think that's what they're supposed to do.
Well, I don't think it's supposed to hit me, Fred.
Did you throw any shrimp on the Barbie?
You know, they don't have a Barbie here,
No?
but they do have shrimp.
Oh, okay.
What they do is they heat up some rocks, and then
Yeah.
they throw the shrimp on the rocks.
Oh, I never heard throw shrimp on the rock.
Shrimp on the rocks.
Okay.
It's a great thing, Fred. You would love it.
Have you seen any dingoes eating any babies while you were down there, by any chance? Any dingoes eating babies?
I haven't seen any dingoes, but I do have a pet Joey.
A pet Joey. That's a what is that? That's a kangaroo. Is that a kangaroo? Is that what that is?
Well, not
Yeah.
my Joey. My Joey is a human.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. What are you gonna? I don't want to ask what you're gonna do with Joey.
Don't ask, Fred.
Okay,
he's
Disgruntled guy.
protecting me. He's
Well-
an Aborigines Joey.
Oh, I got you. Okay, very good. Protecting from the FBI. That's good. Keep running from the FBI. They're always looking into things. They're investigating and stuff. I already
hate it.
that.
I hate
Yeah,
it.
I hate that. And so we're going to be sending you tickets for next week, for this weekend. So every weekend.
Where am I going, Fred?
Well, it's a surprise. You're never going to know. We're going to send you tickets and a hotel and $1,000, and you're going to go there and you're going to stay for the weekend, and you're going to just tell me what what you think, what happens there, and anything interesting. But it'll be a surprise, and when you come back, you'll be like, "Hey, Fred, I was just in wherever."
Well,
Okay.
I can't wait, Fred. It sounds like an
Okay.
adventure. A real Fred Johnson adventure.
Well, you're the adventure guy. Well, we're gonna have to start calling you the disgruntled adventure guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Fred, just a reminder that Eddie from Glendale is here.
Oh yes, yes. We've gone over again. Okay. All right. Well, thanks. Oh wait, I gotta go. We already went to Cletus, right? Did I go out of turn?
No, you haven't been to Cletus.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm all.
Kind of give an intro of everybody, I think.
Yeah. I'm on my second thing script. I'm not fine.
Right.
Sorry, I'm a little out. This webcam and the whole thing threw me off today. I'm a little off my game. All right, Cletus, what's happening with you? What's going on, Cletus?
Well, Fred, like I told you, PBR sent me over here to promote their new sake flavor. I'm in Tokyo, and right after I got here, all the flights were canceled, so I got stranded here. And I'll have my video up pretty soon, but I'm just here. They're treating me pretty well. they took me out to a nice dinner last night.
All right. Yeah. How'd that
But,
go? You like the
well-
food over there?
Well, I ordered the fish,
Uh-huh.
and I had to send it back because it was way undercooked.
Really?
It was almost like it was raw.
Was it a sushi place by any chance?
I think that was part of the name of the restaurant they took me to. What does that mean?
Well, that means raw fish there, Cletus.
Oh, well, that explains it.
Did you think you were going to a bait shop and you had to go fish for your own fish? Is that
It looked like a dang bait shop, but you know what? Here's the thing: you might be interested in this because I know you're big into the sports.
Yeah.
They told me that they're gonna make arrangements for me to meet an iconic American sportscaster, a legend.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Who?
Well, right after I sent that fish back, they said that they really want to introduce me to Harry Carey, and the chef even came out and he was really excited about it.
Please, I don't think they meant Harry Carey, the famous Cubs sportscaster. I think they wanted you to commit Harry Carey because you insulted them. You insulted their restaurant and you insulted their fish.
What does that mean?
Well, Harry Carey means they want you to kill yourself.
Oh, well, how soon can you get that plane over here to pick me up?
It's on its way. It was just flying over Australia a couple minutes ago.
Okay, I'll be looking for it.
All right. Okay. All right, Cletus. Well, thanks a lot, man. We're going to get back to you at the end of the show.
And you know, I thought I should probably get me a haircut before I meet Mr. Carey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
But then I went over to the tour of the Nagasaki, the bombing where the U.S. bombed Nagasaki.
Yes.
And then once I took the tour, I didn't need a haircut no more. Is that too soon? Is that? I knew the Fukushima was too soon.
Oh,
maybe the Nagasaki.
Oh, Nagasaki. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that one's not as soon. Yeah. That one might be okay.
I asked him, could they take me on the Hiroshima tour? And they said, you mean Hiroshima? I said, no, Hiroshima. And they didn't. They didn't understand. So I ain't been on that one. But the Nagasaki one, I went on that one, and now I don't need the haircut.
Okay. Well, hey, there you go. A lot of people need haircuts now. So consider yourself lucky.
Yes, sir.
You're lucky. You don't need a haircut.
Okay. That's all I got.
Okay. That's all I got. All right. Well,
I lost
thanks,
my headphones. It was so funny.
All right. Thanks, Cletus. All right. We'll be back to you later. All right. Right now, I'd like to throw it over to another Fred Johnson sponsor. Take a look at this commercial. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Now is a good time to be on guard. Blue Surf Essentials is your source for On Guard sanitizing mist and the entire line of products in the On Guard collection. Blue Surf Essentials. Good for you. It's from Blue.
Wow, that's some good stuff, that Blue Surf Essentials there. Everyone should check that out. I got a whole box of it over here. It's great. See how fast it makes you there at the end? You take it, you're like really fast there at the end. Okay. All right, now comes the time you all been waiting for, our guest. Our special guest, ladies and gentlemen. You may remember him from the old Fred Johnson Sports Show, but he's back now. He used to be our Lakers correspondent. Crazy Eddie from Glendale, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie, how you doing? There he is.
Great. Good to see you, Fred. Such a pleasure to be here. Let me tell you. I've just been, hanging around using my Blue Surf products.
Yes, good for you. Yeah.
Yeah, they're great. I was going to actually.
And playing your Billy Blast drums too, right?
Absolutely, yes.
That's what we're all doing.
The only drums I'll ever play. I won't even play any other drum. It's the only thing I'll beat these days.
Very good. Very good.
I got one. Scores. He scores. Also, I wanted to say to Cletus, you don't want to eat the sushi in Nagasaki.
Oh,
because it's radioactive.
very good
Oh.
point. Very good point. You hear
I
that?
know
Yes.
it was real big. It was real big over there.
Yeah, it had 3
Yeah.
eyes, right?
Jumbo shrimp takes on a whole new meaning.
Yes.
Oh, you're
Oh.
telling? Yeah.
So what are you up to these days, Eddie? What are you doing up there in
well,
Glendale? You hunkered down?
Yeah. Living the good life.
Yeah, great.
What
That's
am I
right.
doing? I play my guitar a little bit.
Right on.
Not doing much. Can't really work. So
Okay, very good.
I
Very
just
good.
kind of mope around, which I'm very good at, moping around. And I've been doing a lot of that, hanging out with the cat.
Yeah.
That's really. Oh, I've been working on my.
What funny things you've been
starting a
doing
business.
lately?
I'll tell you
you
about the
started a
business.
Yeah.
You might want to go in for the close up of this. Are you ready? It's
Oh,
called.
okay.
It's
Yeah.
called. It's called Eddie's Pillow.
Oh, Eddie's Pillow. Oh, you're gonna
Yeah.
give the pillow guy the run for his money, are you?
Yeah. I
My
think
Pillow guy.
that dude needs some competition.
Right, I agree.
And I think people just buy the pillow just, my pillow.
Yes.
I'm going to make sure and not to do any research, because I don't want to, contaminate, I don't want him to sue me for saying that I stole his research.
Yeah. But this is going to be your pillow. It's going to be your actual pillow you sleep on that you're going to sell. Then you're going to sleep on another, and every night you sleep on, it's going to be a new pillow you're going to sell. It's going to be called My Pillow.
Well, yeah, or I might, maybe resell, but maybe sleep on. Yeah, and I will personally autograph.
Oh, there you
all
go.
Of my pillows.
There you go.
I
Eddie
wanna have
sleeps
my
on it one night.
genuine-
He autographs it, mails it
Yes.
out. I want one. I want the one tonight.
I'll tell you what. I'll even sleep on it one night, depending on how many orders I get, of course.
Okay.
And
right,
then you'll
write that
have a
down.
good DNA sample of me.
1-800 Eddie's My Pillow, which is actually his pillow, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
He actually sleeps on.
I'm
Which-
desperate.
Yeah,
Which,
and autograph it.
Which peen are you using to autograph it?
Yeah.
Which what?
Peen?
Peen.
Peen. You mean pen?
Oh, I meant
You mean
pen.
Oh,
Maybe I
pen.
said
Oh,
peen.
I'm sorry, Cletus, with your accent,
Penis.
which is, I think, rustic, rural.
You gonna autograph it with your peen?
That'll cost you extra.
Now that would be better.
I don't just pull that out for anybody.
Mm. All right, very good. What else you got going on? You got the My Pillow thing.
Oh, God.
That's a
little.
great idea. You used to be the Lakers guy, and then you
Yeah.
moved, and then oh wait, I guess you didn't move away. You're still in Are you still in Glendale, or did you move away?
Well, I cohabitate with, what do they call that? I live in
You live with the Lakers.
San Jose also.
Oh, okay. You travel back and
Yeah.
forth. That's where
Yeah.
your pillow factory is up there, where they make the pillows and send to you. You sleep on them, you sign them, and then you mail them out.
As far as, the bank loan officer thinks.
Okay, very good, very good. So, all right. So, Eddie, when we check back with you, like next week's show.
Yeah. I'll let you know how that's progressing.
Yeah,
And,
and what else you got going on? Because I know you got a lot of other irons in the fire that you're not going to reveal right now. You told me off air and all the other things you got going on were very fascinating. The book you're writing, the recordings, the songs, the Broadway play, the movie. I mean, Crazy Eddie the movie is going to be amazing.
Uh-huh.
You got to tell how you're going to do it. You got to do the Broadway play first, the book first.
The book.
The book's going to come to first. Okay.
They'll make a play of the book.
A play of the book. A play of writing the book.
The making of the
making.
one. I haven't exactly worked it out, but the book is going to be my memoirs, and then absolutely make a great play, one-man show.
Well, absolutely.
And,
you are a one-man show.
And then a movie, because that's where the money is. You don't get you can't make much kill unless you go like off Broadway
books.
or Broadway.
Yeah, and Broadway
You're
is
not
not
going to make much on the.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this whole
show
pandemic
circuit.
thing will be lifted by the time the Broadway show and the movie, So the book is the good way to go now, because people can read the book and then later you know.
Yeah.
So
And that-
once
you
the
can put-
theaters are open, you know.
I'll take it on the stage. I'll probably
Mhm.
do some torch songs too.
Oh, okay. Great. With some actual torches or?
Yeah, tiki torches.
Yeah. Oh, right. I think I've seen you. And you have khakis on, right? Yeah. All right. Wow. Well, Eddie, see, you got so much going on. I can't, you know, you're going to be you're going to be so busy. I appreciate you taking your time out and your busy schedule to be on the Fred Johnson Show. But I wanted to welcome you back because you were such a instrumental part of the original Fred Johnson Sports Show. And I can't wait to hear all your upcoming things that you're into. And good luck with the book. How close are you to finishing it?
I still got all of it to complete.
You still got all of it.
I haven't started yet. I have a lot of
haven't started.
I got a lot of things in the works. I got a lot of plates spinning, you know, on the
Oh,
sticks.
yeah, very good. Got to spin those plates.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of iron in the fire.
Got irons in front. There. Gotta love that
Irons.
accent. Irons in the fire, and your pains. You got your pains in the fire. You got your irons in the fire.
I love that southern,
You don't want to get your peas in the
Midwestern,
fire.
You don't want to get
mid-southern,
your pains in the fire. No.
rustic, rural thing you've got.
Yes.
And looking forward to having better material on the next.
Okay. Well,
we'll
good
all
luck
look
with
forward
that.
to that.
Yeah. Yeah. No. All right.
Yeah.
All
No,
right.
I got to work things out, definitely.
Okay. Well, you get those irons all ironed out, and you get to writing that book because we can't wait.
Yeah.
For the play, and then the book, the play, the movie, and then probably the TV show. Who's going to play in the TV show? You think? Who would you like to see yourself in the TV show?
You know,
To play Eddie in the Eddie's life story.
what's his name? Sam. Oh God, who's that guy? Who I look like?
Ben
Son of
Stiller.
Sam? No, I'm sorry. Who played this?
What's his name? I should know this by now. That's the guy I look like.
Ben Stiller.
Ah,
Ben Stiller.
no, he's a handsome mensch of a man.
Yeah, no, you.
Robert Blake.
Robert Blake.
Yes. No, there's that guy. Oh God, I can't.
And who's the guy? Oh, you know who you remind me of? You remind me of the guy from
The guy plays Monk.
that who? Oh, the
guy
guy
who
plays Monk. Okay,
Tony Shalhoub.
I can see that.
Tony Shalhoub. Tony Shalhoub.
Tony Shalhoub. You
Tony
could be
Shalhoub.
like his, like
Thank you.
a young Tony Shalhoub. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. And but I always thought you reminded me of the guy in that band.
They used to call me Air Supply, but that was
No.
really just to hurt me.
Oh.
They said that to hurt.
Because that's just you sucked up all the air in the room when you walked in. Is that it?
We remember that there was like what? There are two guys. I guess they're from Australia. There you go. You
No,
might- they're probably
who
still
sang that
hanging out
song
there, just
Drops
Purple
of
Guy.
Jupiter? That band that did Drops of Jupiter.
Train.
Train. He runs into the
Oh,
guy, the lead
no.
singer of Train. Doesn't he look like that guy? Kinda?
Pat.
Okay,
Pat
could
from
be.
Train.
Well, there you go.
All
See?
right.
Little bit.
He's not
Little bit.
rough shift like he is, but
Yeah. So, all right, Eddie.
Well,
You're
it's
the
great
best, man.
to be here.
You hang in there. Now, stay tuned. We're going to do a topic. We're going to go around, so don't tune out yet.
Could I hang around? That'd be great.
Yeah. Hang around. I want
Oh,
you to
good.
chime in on our topic,
Okay.
and because I think we're going long again. Okay. All right. So now we have another commercial. I'm going to go to a commercial. I'm going to come back. We're going to discuss a topic with the rest of the crew. So right after this commercial, we'll be right back.
Hey, I wonder if we can talk during the break, during the
Hey,
commercial.
what's up? This is Jesse. I just got my new Billy Blast drum kit in. It is a killer drum set. It looks phenomenal, sounds phenomenal. If you are in the market for a custom drum kit, hit up Billy Blast Drums. You will not be disappointed. So this is what the kit looks like. It's really badass. This is my new kit. I will no longer be needing any of these kits. This Billy Blast kit is amazing and will replace all them custom kits.
Oh,
Top of the line.
oh, I love that. All those drums.
Wow. There you go. Just drums, ladies and gentlemen.
They were
Yeah,
pretty.
I don't want to work. I just want to bang on the drum all day. That's what I say.
Playing drums makes you smart.
Yeah.
You can also hypnotize girls. They're like, wow, how does he do that?
Really, with a drum?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I never got is drumming. Like, you know, when you play an instrument in a band, right? Like guitar, you got to be in the same key, right? The guitar's got to change, a harmonica you got to change. The drum stays the same.
Yeah.
I don't get that. Like,
Why
you don't
is
bring
that?
out your key of D drums. You don't bring out your key of A drums. You don't, like, it's just the freaking drums, right?
People
You
try
gotta
that.
pick the toms, or you
The
gotta
Scrono
pick
guy, can
Like Neil Peart will do that. Like it'll be like.
you elaborate on that in any way?
Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. How's that? Is that pretty good?
Pretty good.
Timpani drums are tuned to a specific pitch in an orchestra.
That's
They
correct.
are?
You
Yes.
are correct, sir.
Fascinating.
And
Just fascinating.
Toms are.
See, that's one of those
higher
secrets they don't let out. It's a
than the
secret.
bass. Yeah.
There he is, our tech guy, Steve Ferreira,
Steve
ladies and gentlemen.
Ferreira.
Talk about giving the drummer some. Got to give
He's
the drummer
making
some.
it happen.
There he is.
Drum solo.
Driving force.
Some people spend too much time tuning their drums.
You got a point. There's
Really? Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. All right, well, there you go. Now, okay, my topic.
Yes.
I
Come up
forgot
with
to
it.
look. I forgot to look. I don't-
Hitler's alligator.
I'll
the
do
other
Hitler's
day.
alligator when we do our real show.
Okay.
So, I wanted to look up a new one. There's tons of them. I mean,
Yes,
you know, Florida guy in Florida. You know,
Everybody sunbathing.
you know.
Yeah.
You know, I had an idea.
Yeah.
How Stephen Colbert does. Meanwhile, and then
Yeah,
there's a little graphic before it, and then
Right.
there's
Right.
like, we could do stuff like that there.
Mm.
Well, I don't want to do meanwhile. I mean, I don't want to exactly say it that way, but
Right, just our own thing.
yeah.
It's
Well,
kind
that's
of
why I say
graphic.
topic of the day or topic of the day, you know, or something,
Yes.
you know, or, you know, because I want to get your thoughts on certain things because I run across all these, like aliens, you know, a guy just said he got probed by aliens. Aliens, Charlie, what you think? Aliens true or not? Have you ever seen any? The aliens exist, Charlie. Charlie, where'd
Charlie's
you go?
been taken.
He's been abducted. See? They do. All right. Let's go to the Scrono guy. The Scrono guy. Do aliens exist? Are there any aliens down there, the Scrono guy? Have you
There
seen
isn't
any?
There's none right at the moment, Fred. But I'm thinking that one might come down someday and probe all of us.
Really? So we got a future of probing ahead of us.
I believe so, Fred. You think the
Wow.
virus is bad? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What do you
I
think?
got probed just now.
Oh, yeah,
I
he
got
was probed.
abducted.
Why do you
Charlie's
think?
back.
Charlie, how was that probing, Charlie?
Not as
Explain the
fun as I
probing.
would have liked. It's not really what I had in mind. It was like a quarter phone.
It wasn't.
jack going
it-
right
oh,
in.
really? A quarter phone jack? That was.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that doesn't sound too bad. I think I can handle that.
Well,
I
could
think
have
I've
been
done that
worse.
myself, actually.
Wasn't
But,
as big as a pickle or as wide.
Charlie's used to getting probed by all these, you know, Reno strippers up there. You know, God,
yes.
you know, Charlie. You know, one of these days we're going to dive into Charlie's little secret life up there with all this. He's dating strippers left and right every
Sure.
day. They're hot and cold. He's got one for Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday. In fact, that's their names. Today I'm
Yes.
on Monday. Today I'm doing Tuesday. Today
And
You can check
oh,
their
it
check
wasn't
their
the same.
underwear.
Exactly, disgruntled guy.
and he'll be selling those online too. This is Monday's underwear, and he'll sign them just like
There's a gold mine.
like Eddie's pillow.
Yes.
It's going to be called My Stripper's Underwear.
I'm missing the window. It's my stripper's underwear.
Exactly. There you go.
There it is. There it is, Charlie.
Gotta think
My
out of the
stripper's
box.
underwear.
That's your next thing, man. What you got? You got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you got 7 days that you can get sell those underwear.
Yeah, oh, you're damn right.
There you
I
go.
think so. And
We got my
if any-
pillow, my stripper's
any-
underwear.
Huh?
What do you got? You got my didgeridoo down. Oh, my boomerang.
Anyway, that's
I'm
him in
gonna
the
re-
head.
I'm gonna wrestle with alligators, Fred.
Oh, that's a good one. You know, Hitler's
Yeah.
alligator just died.
Oh, his alligator
84.
died.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
what happened?
Well, he was 84 years old. You know, he was in the Berlin Zoo, and then during the bombing in 1944, you know, all the animals died, but he had survived for some reason. So then they took it to the Moscow Zoo, and it's been in the Moscow Zoo ever since, and it just died like last Friday.
That's horrible, Fred. Maybe I can make some boots out of it.
I wonder if it had one of those little mustaches. How do you know it was Hitler's? We got to get a
How do you
graphic
know
of
it
an
was
alligator.
his unless he has the mustache?
Well, here's the picture. You tell me. It'll have that haircut. And then
And a
I'm going
hair-
to work on that. I'm going to get my graphics department working on that one.
Maybe I can
Hey,
get a
so have we
handbag.
lost Cletus? Have we lost everybody else?
He might have been
I'm
gone.
here.
Gone? Oh,
Oh,
Cletus is there. Cletus,
Cletus is
aliens.
there.
What's going on?
He's
Have you seen any
there.
aliens where you're at?
Go ahead,
Well-
Cletus.
Yeah. So the aliens, they started out with the XLR,
Yeah.
and then they went up to the Triax,
Ah,
and then they finished it off with a Sacco.
oh,
So
Really?
yes, sir. So I feel it.
Oh, I see. The probing. Okay.
Oh,
I got
Oh.
that. Yeah.
that probing's getting around.
I got you. Okay. So they're real then. You've seen them there in Kakalaki. I see them
Well,
say Crakalaki.
Well, in this
Is
case,
that a Freudian slip?
in this case, it was Crackalaki.
Ah. Ah. Very good. Let me write that down.
South.
Yeah.
It's not north.
Okay. Aliens exist. We all agree aliens exist, right?
yes, they do,
Mhm.
Fred. Yes.
Okay, great. So so aliens, if you're out there, please in the morning, could you come sit in my passenger seat so I can get in the goddamn carpool lane on the way to work? Help me out.
are
Do
you still-
something for me.
Are you still driving the Saturn, or you upgrade to Uranus?
I still got the Saturn.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. I take limos everywhere. Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Taking
Uh,
about? Oh, I need another drink.
Uranus.
The
Okay.
Fred Johnson Show.
When am I going to get that $1,000, Fred?
All right, it's coming in the mail tomorrow, and we're sending it out, so you'll get it. Let's see, this is Friday. Oh, you should have had it. No, you already had it. We sent it out, so you you go every weekend, right? So you leave on a Saturday, you stay Saturday, Sunday, then you come back Monday.
All right.
Or you leave Friday night. Or actually, check your mailbox. But you're in Australia. How are you
Well, I'm
supposed
in
to?
Australia, Fred. So maybe
see,
you'll
it's
have
gonna
to
be
forward
delayed
that
now.
check. Can you forward that check to Melbourne, Australia?
Okay. We'll have to do this a little different. We'll go ahead and make the reservations. I'll transfer the money into your account,
Okay.
and I'll text you the information of what hotel you're staying in. Okay.
All right, Fred. Do you
But
know where
let's-
I'm going?
I do. I know where you're going.
Where am I going?
I can't tell you. It's got to be a surprise.
Oh,
But let's just say there's going to be scantily clad women there. That's all I
Really?
got to say. That's all I know.
are they going to have bikinis on, Fred?
They might not even have bikinis.
Oh, it's kind of like the Aborigines I'm living with.
It'll be exactly like that.
Tahiti, maybe.
Or Beach Boulevard.
Or just Beach Boulevard. Okay.
Well, I trust you, Fred. I trust you.
All right. Don't worry about it. Okay. So there you go. So I'm going to wrap it up now, unless we have another commercial. Anybody got any commercials? All right. We'll have to work on the commercial department. We need more commercials. There's these two girls that started a podcast, right?
Really?
And they're ditzy girls. This happened, I don't know, a year ago or whatever. And they started just talking about what they do, right? They do it 1 hour a week. And it was, I forget the name of it. I'll find this. I heard this on the Woody Show today. And Just dizzy. Oh, and they talk about who they're banging and what they're buying and they're shopping. It was just stupid, right? Just a 1-hour podcast, right? It fucking caught fire. People loved. They had like 1 million viewers.
Wow.
And
Are
I
they
guess
hot?
apparently these companies. I didn't realize this, but what is it? Bleacher Sports. What is that? That's what.
Something, yeah. Okay.
Sports Bleacher or something like that.
Yeah. And they think they're hot, and
They
a
buy
billion-
podcasts and shit. Like they own shit like that. You know, they pick up on what is hot, so they bought this shit. These girls, and with sponsors and shit, these girls are making like $300,000 a year each now.
Rat barf.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it's one of
Are
these
we
things.
gonna-
Now, wait, let me finish. This was something they were doing for the last year, right?
Can I finish?
Then the one girl started dating like a some guy that was high for like an executive of HBO or something, and told them that they were being underpaid.
Oh,
They
come
were
on.
floating out, and now the girl wanted $1 million.
Oh, come on.
The sports bleacher told him
Gold
take
diggers.
a walk. The one girl came to her senses and said, "Oh yeah, that's way good." They even upped it, so now she's doing it by herself. But now it's not doing that good because they had a chemistry going, you know.
Yes.
So can you imagine that? They just started one stupid podcast, 1 hour a week, about them just talking bullshit.
Talking about nothing.
I can't imagine that.
How are we gonna go viral, Fred? I want to go viral.
You got your
But I
mask
don't-
on?
But I don't want to tell anybody who I'm banging, Fred.
Maybe
Might have
we'll get some cop to beat you
I,
up.
I want to see
Trust
some
me, this
Aborigine
little guy-
porn. I want to see some
Well, guy,
Aborigine
we don't want to
porn.
know who you're banging.
I got to see some Aborigine porn, man.
All right, Fred. Well, I'll work on it.
It'd be special.
Oh, Eddie's back.
Yeah, I
Eddie,
lost
were
my
you
internet.
abducted? Did you get probed? Were you
10
probed,
minutes.
Eddie?
You know, I might have been attacked.
Yeah, I may have. I have to talk to my lawyers first.
I know I was.
My internet just cut out. Something's weird here. I've been like.
Are you
losing power.
hardwire or wireless?
I'm wireless.
No.
I'm also my
Hardwired.
work computer. It's like this old laptop.
It's
All
too
right.
bad you're not in the Silicon Valley where they got good
Yeah.
internet.
No
I
way to
know,
upgrade
and the
that.
pressure's on. You know.
We got 40
Try a
cc's
hardwire.
right here.
Try a hardwire.
Maybe
So what do you guys think about
call-
the HD? Oh, go
call
ahead,
Pat
Cletus.
Giles. Call Pat Giles. He'll get you hooked up.
Pat Giles will hook you up.
Huh.
You got them
Is
shoes.
she the hip?
He'll jump right through your window and hook you up with them shoes. See,
That was Pat
The
something.
struggle guy. Nobody knows what we're
Your
talking
new
about.
camera is Chris.
Pat Giles.
The hip.
It's Jay Giles' less successful brother.
Mm-hmm.
Pat.
Now, who's the hip
Pat.
hypnotist?
Yeah.
That's
the
Pat
hip-
something.
Hey, the
Remember her?
hypnotist. That's
From
something you
40
can, you can
years ago?
hypnotize people there. Eddie.
Yeah.
I should get into that. Yeah.
Or you know what? Next show you should try blackface. Blackface is big now.
Mm-hmm. It
They
was
people
in
love
the
blackface.
10s and the 20s.
And the Hitler mustache.
1900s.
Put a Hitler
That-
mustache in black. You can say you're trying to be Michael Jordan. It's an homage.
That'll
Al
get your
Joseph.
internet
Maybe not.
audience up.
Yeah.
That'll increase your audience quite a bit.
Oh, exactly. You know, there's no bad press
And
when
maybe
it
you
comes to the
should
Fred
see
Johnson
goodbye.
Show,
I
baby.
should do be the racist guy, and everyone will hate you.
No,
but
no. We don't want to like no.
You get rich.
We want to subtle
Republicans.
that.
Will, oh,
That'll like subtly slip. Like we'll do a bunch of like stupid shit that no one cares about. Then every once in a while we'll just like be like, well, thank God there's no black people here or something.
The jig is up.
You wanna go viral.
There is here, Fred.
Oh,
There's
God, you're
lots of them.
recording it. That was taken out of context.
100 years ago.
It's taken out of context. Don't hurt me.
Yeah, with that gang
Oh.
outside of your house, the group of people that are wanting to.
No political stuff here on the Fred
Yeah.
Johnson Show. We don't want to go political.
Oh no, we don't. No.
Only if
Grover
it's funny.
Cleveland,
Every once in a while,
that's
you come
the
to a
man.
little
Oh,
bleeding.
wait.
Grover Cleveland. Well, did
He was happening, man.
Did he invent Cleveland?
That's like 140 years ago, maybe.
Wow.
He did not invent Cleveland. He was president twice.
Right.
Why was
Correcto.
Oh,
Yes.
because what he did 4 years and then was out and then come back and did another 4
Yeah,
years. Is that
yeah.
why?
Something-
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he was one of those guys.
Yeah.
Made it happen.
He's the only
Yeah.
guy that didn't serve consecutively.
Who's the guy there's
Yes.
question about that was actually born in Canada because he lived in a town that was right on the border? So every time they bring out, well, you got to be born here, and they have this little house that's like right on the border. It goes right through his living room. You can
That's
visit it. It's like a
Barack
museum.
Obama.
No, it
in
wasn't Barack
Kenya.
Obama. He wasn't born in Canada. But you go, and the line goes right through his house. And it's like, well, he was in his bedroom when he got born. So it was on the American side, you know.
Oh,
Who was that guy? There's a guy there.
Not Ted Cruz.
No.
Tippecanoe and Tyler too.
He was born in Canada, Ted Cruz.
I
Was
know
he?
you're right, but I can't
Well,
remember.
then why does he run for president if he was actually born in Canada?
You know, I don't know how he got away with that.
No, there can't.
Because he was
Teddy. That's fake news.
Because he's a
his
Republican.
father was an American or something.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah,
his father
that's it.
kill JFK?
Right. And then he was
No.
also from Cuba, Cuba, yeah,
Mm.
or Mexico. or
Wow.
Wow.
something. It's a big mess. It's a big
Yeah.
mess.
Okay. Well, I threw out some ideas for you there, Eddie. When next time when you come around,
Yeah.
I love the backdrop that you picked this time. Thanks for changing that up.
Yeah, I added some guitars,
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I meant. I wasn't being facetious.
and I also tilted it
As far
so
as you
that
know.
you could see a little bit more stuff on the walls.
Yeah, yeah.
The field.
Now
there
you need
with
something to do that big white spot right there. You see that big white area you got right there?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
It's racist.
Why is it got to be white?
It's
Okay.
Dave.
It's- Dave's not here.
Dave's white corner.
Why you got to play the race card?
It goes with his pillow. It goes with his pillow, Fred. It's a white pillow.
It's a white board. It could be a white board. You could do like fractions and formulas on there. Like like what was that brilliant mind guy? You go, wait a minute, I just thought of something.
the beautiful mind guy. Yeah.
I could sell my socks too.
I got a pretty
My
mind.
got 2 socks and
I
Yeah,
got the Confederate flag up on this
Do
end.
my algorithms.
Oh yeah,
on
we
there.
got to see Cletus's Confederate flag
We
there
all
at the
lived
compound.
once. Where's that flag?
Cletus got a
Oh.
stockpile of weapons. We're gonna.
We're going viral. We're gonna go viral.
Got the AR-15.
He's afraid we're gonna go. Oh no, we're gonna go viral.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no, this is gonna be we're in trouble now.
It'll be a Fred-demic.
But now that I know that there's these people that buy these fucking podcasts that think
Mm-hmm.
once they get legs,
Mm-hmm.
They get laid, Fred.
fuck it, they
They
get
get
legs,
laid?
man.
They get laid.
They get laid?
Wow. I can't
Wow.
wait for that to happen, Fred.
Me too.
Oh, you're not kidding.
We need
Is
to
this
go
like
viral,
being in a
Fred.
band?
What are
We
you
need to
talking
go-
about, Charlie? You do the strippers a different one every night.
Yeah, but I don't get laid. That's the sad part of it all.
Okay, well, don't say that.
Oh, no, I have to
Now you're
pretend
messing
like
up the
you
whole
do.
facade here. You gotta stay in character. What's the first rule about the Fred Johnson show?
Lie?
Stay in character.
Oh, well.
Don't talk about
Don't
the Fred
talk about the
Johnson
Fred
show.
Johnson show.
Nobody talk about the Fred Johnson show. Yeah.
It's
No.
too bad too. I wanted to
First rule
talk
of
about.
Fred:
I
stay
forgot.
in character.
That
I
was
wanted to
20
talk about
years
San
ago.
Jose and about how we actually have a hockey team.
Don't. Oh, yeah.
But see, I can't do it because I'm actually Eddie from Glendale, so I can't.
But
even
you
talk.
can banter with Charlie the sports guy.
And
That's
yeah,
Hey,
Oh yeah, I can tell him everything I know about the Sharks.
Which
Right.
is more than I know. I watch them. I don't like them. But that's okay.
and they
I
eat
don't
people.
live in San Jose.
Cletus, your disembodied voice is creepy, man.
Yeah, we got to see. We got to see.
We got to see you, man.
You're the
I'm
best looking guy we got. You got to be on camera, bro.
I'm waiting on the
We're
part
gonna wrap
coming
this
from
up,
China.
Fred.
Oh, and we got it. You got it.
We need to wrap it up, Fred. I got
the,
shrimp on the rocks.
I can't think of his name now. Who's the guy you look like? The singer?
I can never remember. Oh, Brian Adams.
No.
Me? You mean me? Who are you
Cletus.
talking about? Oh, Cletus.
Remember we were walking into
David
the
Cassidy.
Reno, David Cassidy. Yes.
David
Cassidy, he died.
Oh my God, David
That
Cassidy
guy.
was performing at the Reno. That is the funniest fucking story ever.
Oh, that's fine.
His posters up there, fucking Rad looks exactly like him. Everywhere we go, these people are going, "That's David Cassidy," because we're walking to the hotel, in and out of the hotel all day long. in the bar, in the lobby, walking out in the parking lot, people are mobbing us because they think he's fucking David Cassidy. His face is right there on the because
He was a teen idol.
And I'll never forget, we were coming back from somewhere, walking, and these people were walking. There was a couple girls and a guy, and they were like being hesitant. David, can I get your autograph? You know, and Rad was being, or Cletus was being so like, it's not me. It's not. And they went, oh. And then Renee, the scrotal guy turns around and goes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
It's him.
no.
It's
And they
him.
went,
Oh.
ah, and then it'd run back up again, you know. And then
It's
This
him.
one old
and
guy's
Ragnar
got
would
it made.
it's not.
We love you,
It's
man.
not me, you know.
You just
And then
signed the
they go,
autograph.
"Oh." And then he'd turn around again to them and go, it really is him. You know, oh my God. It was the funniest fucking thing ever I've seen. I couldn't top any of that. I just watched the whole thing. And they kept asking me, and I go, I don't know nothing.
I'm staying out of it.
Bum, 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 bum.
All right, Cletus. I want Cletus to fucking have the last word here. Cletus, what's the last
I
word?
love you.
There you go.
I love you.
We're gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. David Cassidy.
Well, sir.
He was the man in
From heaven.
1970,
I know.
71.
And like women would
Oh,
all over him. They
oh my
throw themselves at
God.
him.
Oh my God.
Be flying women flying
Oh
at
my
him.
God.
They would
He was
throw
All
themselves.
before Cletus's time, but oh my God.
Cletus was up. They were playing at the theater up there, and
Ah,
old women by the back
he
door.
was getting some
That's
poontang.
another, I'm not going to spoil
You're
that story for you.
At the
Cletus.
Rio.
Yeah, that's too bad that guy died, dude. Because
I know.
I
He-
think Cletus was more bummed than everybody else
And
about.
David.
Yeah,
Probably.
definitely was more bummed than David.
Yeah.
Cletus went, God damn, why does this always have to happen to
Mm.
me? He got away with being that guy for so long.
Man, well, you know.
Now you're gonna have to be Scott Baio.
Oh.
Maybe you could sell his underwear.
Let me go
Tony loves
to the
Chachi.
bar.
Oh. I hear you there, Fred.
Have another hit, Fred.
Jameson's.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's
Are
a good
you
one.
working
Oh, no.
today, Fred?
You know, actually, I got to work tomorrow.
Oh, no. Well, good luck.
But I'm getting time and a half all day.
Oh, my God. Good job.
And the free COVID.
And all the free COVID you can get.
Well, you're young.
Yeah, yeah, I got that going for me.
You look 32. You pretend you're 29.
I really need a goddamn haircut.
Oh,
And I
I like the Janet Jackson mic.
yeah, I know. I don't. This sounds good though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Madonna, Mike.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
sounds better. I wanted to use this mic. I was trying to get my tech guy to make this work, and I can't. It wouldn't.
It's so bitchin' looking there in focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Nobody knows nothing but you.
Well, then we're all in trouble then. So, okay. So next week's show, Crazy Eddie going to be in blackface with a Hitler mustache. Disgruntled Guy is going to be in parts unknown with scantily clad women.
I can't wait, Fred.
Charlie's going to give us new sports.
Yeah.
They're slowly opening up.
Yeah.
And Cletus is gonna
Yes, sir.
get a camera.
Yes, sir.
Get out of Tokyo.
Oh yeah, Cletus is gonna. So now that we got the first show down that we're gonna talk about, let's think about the next show.
Right.
You're gonna be out of
Bits.
Tokyo. Well, at least see, Disgruntled Guy's gonna be in different places, so he can talk about different things.
Can't wait, Fred.
I'm sure we'll all be fine. Hey, we want that. I'm gonna find out the name of those two women that are making fucking $300,000 a piece for a
That's good
1-hour
bread.
podcast, all because somebody thought they were funny. Okay.
Jenna
Are you
Marbles,
hearing me,
too.
Steve? Are you hearing me, buddy?
I'm hearing you, brother. And Jenna Marbles, she was like the first chick to ever make money off of YouTube for a
Yeah.
penny a view.
Yeah.
And
Now my son tells me that YouTube, you don't make as much money as you used to. They put a stop to that. Those early YouTubers were making fucking unbelievable fucking money. Now it's hard. A lot of those YouTubers, they start like the Russian hacker guy. He stopped being on YouTube because now you need like 1 million views to make
$10,000.
like $10,000. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
penny a
that's a
view.
lot.
But hey, we could get 1 million views. People don't, you know, what the fuck are they watching? TV sucks. Everything fucking sucks. Look at us for a
If
fucking.
we're good, if you're good, you got a chance. Actually, you can get viewers.
I'm gonna
Wait till I
call
s-
all my friends, Fred. All 1 million of them.
All right. Well, you do got a lot of friends, disgruntled guy. You do. You do. You got drums all over the world.
I got people everywhere, Fred.
I know
And,
you do.
All these Aborigines here, they're gonna tune in also, Fred.
Oh, great.
You got a built-in audience.
They got a good internet there in the back, outback.
Well, it's pretty good. not real
Or
good.
like an outhouse in the outback there.
Yes.
They,
All right.
they communicate by drums, Fred.
Do they have any spell checkers over there?
Oh my God. Disgruntled guy, spell the fucking name right. Somebody do that for him or somebody. I'm more
What do you mean?
annoyed.
That's my
My
name,
fucking
man.
Cletus
That's his
keeps saying his
name.
goddamn name is spelled than I am the name actually spelled because I can't even see it.
He is what he
All
is.
right,
I like
That's his
Disgrunt
name.
LED.
I like it.
I like
Hell,
it too.
God
That's my
damn.
name, Fred.
And you wonder why I drink.
Yeah. Yeah. I
And you
hear ya.
wonder why I drink.
Well, we don't wonder, Fred.
I love you guys.
I
All right.
love
How
you,
does he
Fred.
change his name? How do you do
Not right this
You
second.
obviously, can you do it, Steve?
No.
Rename. Rename.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then how did mine get to be Fred Johnson? Because I didn't do it.
Rename.
Yeah, I just
Really?
figured out how to do it with mine.
So you can do it
Rename.
yourself.
Yeah,
What? I'm sorry, Cletus. What was that? You're saying something?
Rename.
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 Now, where do you
Yeah.
find rename?
When you log in, it asks you what your name is, doesn't it?
Oh, and you put your name in.
Yeah, there's some page you could hit,
Okay.
and there's 20, 30 things you could do. And one of them is what's your name?
Well, at least I didn't
Today.
put an apostrophe after it.
That might be funny.
That's a first.
Fred's doing it right now.
Is he doing it right now?
Fred is.
I,
You're
I-
typing in something.
no, there's a way. You don't even have to log off to do it. Because I just let's see.
Oh my
All right, just
gosh.
Go into video settings.
Disgruntled is spelled
Mhm.
DISGRUNTLED, right?
Click.
Mhm.
So-
Oh my gosh.
No
There's some
T.
guy
Disgruntled
up there in
guy.
The aliens
space.
got Steve. The aliens got Steve.
He's over Europe.
He's being
Oh my
probed right
God.
now. See what that background does? That's what I hate. That's stupid. The
Yeah, but that's
background
cool
sucks.
with him up in
Now,
space.
if you have a really good green screen, you can
It's
do
a
it.
disembodied.
You
Yeah,
have to
but
have
it
a
works.
really good
My
and a really good
It
camera.
works with the
My-
goatee.
What? What's
my G spot is in my butthole.
Okay, let me write that down.
Peace be with you.
Oh wait, that you already said that on
And,
Grindr.
Wow.
Talk
That's
about
all right.
The land down under.
Hey, so what do you think, Steve, about Cherie being the surf report from Salton Sea? Did she tell you I
Yes.
told her that? Or no?
Yes, we are in rehearsal.
No.
Okay, very good. See, I think that would be great because you guys would be at Salton Sea. Have
Do a 20-second spot. Who
yeah,
cares?
20 seconds. you
And then
know.
if it makes a minute, then
The surf
okay.
today, it just is not up, you know, or whatever, you know.
Salton
That's
Sea
it. You
surf
know?
report,
It
that's
looked
great.
good before COVID's, but no.
So-
Give the girl
the-
20 seconds, Steve.
The bit we were talking about doing was that, so she starts out doing the surf report, then
Yeah.
distracted by the surf shops have clothes for sale,
Yeah.
and she starts talking about, oh, I found the cutest little bathing suit, and then Fred has to go, hey, Surfer Cherie, you were doing the surf report, and then it kind of reels her back, like, you know, kind of the
Okay, yeah, whatever you
Okay.
think there, bro.
Gilda Radner, you know.
You look 40 years younger, Steve.
I can tell she really wants to be part of the show. So yeah,
You're
whatever you think's
24
fine.
years,
Whatever.
20
you know.
years old. Wow.
We love her, and
I like
yeah,
that.
so we-
That works good, actually, for
Yeah.
that kind of character. You're out in
I
space.
just think the Salton Sea Surf Report. Is
Yes,
funny.
That's funny.
It bang, Salton Sea, bam, bam. I'm up
Yeah.
into my, well, I'm
You know,
at the sea.
I just came
now,
out of the
you know.
Salton Sea, sir. You know.
So what we'll do is, like, we'll do a Zoom call that I'll record that'll just be her,
Yeah.
and then we can roll it like a commercial.
Okay.
Oh.
That way you have it.
There you go.
That way you can video and edit it. Yeah, very
Yeah,
good.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, but Pat,
There you
I
go.
like that little crescent light behind the earth there, behind Stephen.
Kind of trippy, huh, man?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and the
see, that's what the
half-head.
virtual. See now,
See, that's cool with the character up in space.
you can do. Everybody can do that. You can do a virtual background.
Major Tom.
Yeah, it might look like shit, but you can still
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I got
it's-
one going right now. But see that what's
but
happening?
wait a minute.
You need
What
a
do
green
you got?
screen.
Let me see
There
him.
It's got the Golden Gate Bridge on my
Yeah,
left
yeah.
side.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not bad. I like that.
But,
It's
but
too
it
bright
just
in this
can't deal
neighborhood.
with
Well,
that.
okay, but that's
Perfect.
not too bad. Yeah, at least
That's
see
not too
mine. Every
bad.
time I do, because I have a dark background, I look bald, and all you
Well-
see is white eyeballs, a white head, and white teeth talking. You know.
I tried it with my second cousin and his partner, the ice dancers, with the Canadian flag in the middle. And it was like, oh, it was like going in and
It was
out,
bad,
a bit like
yeah.
Steve. But see, that's the best backdrop,
Well,
or
see,
one like
they're-
it,
they're
where
not
you're
straight,
not
yeah.
really
Yeah.
all
Well,
there.
here's the secret to having a good virtual. It's called virtual backdrop in Zoom. First of all, you have to have a really good camera. You can't just use your crappy camera in your
Like mine.
laptop. You have to have a nice HD. Now that I have this nice HD, now that will pick it up. Second of all, you have to have a nice green screen or white. It could be white, but green is the best. So that's the thing. A really good camera, and then it looks like a good backdrop. If you do anything else, it looks like your
Right.
face.
They told me,
Yeah.
Zoom told me it was not going to work because
Yeah.
I didn't have the right green screen.
I was thinking of buying a backdrop that just looked like I was in a news thing, or because I don't know. What do you think about my garage thing?
I like it.
You like the garage thing?
Yeah,
It gives
Fred.
personality.
I
to
love it.
Because I can
It's-
start putting different things on the shelves, that like little
Yeah.
trophies or things.
Because it's Fred. You're raw. You're real.
And
You're
getting
not
back
a phony.
and getting back to the whole thing about like having people on. Steve, you don't want people calling your 800 number. That's your business number. You're gonna put that out. You're gonna get all kind of shit. So you don't want that. But
Right.
somehow we should put out. Maybe we'll do a website. Maybe I'll start a website or something that people can get like today's meeting number or something like that. I don't know. Think about that. Because I would like all of a sudden, like right now, if somebody random just came in, went, okay, who are you and where are you from and what are you doing and what are you wearing? That we can just like shut off, or if they're funny, yeah, or if they're like, I think you guys are all white and terrible. I'm like,
Well, it was so funny. On some of us, we had the phone,
or
remember,
if they
hooked
go,
up.
here's my penis, and I go,
We
oh
had
my
the
God,
phone hooked up to the Getner, and then all of a sudden we're going to take the call, whoever it was, and it was a sales machine. All right.
I think
You
Steve's
can-
original thought about having a website or something where they could go to, and I could give like Fred's. Do I look real fish-eyed when I do this? Isn't this
No, you look like Fred.
because see, my view looks fish-eyed, like I'm like
A little, but not really.
a little bit, but not too bad.
But that sort of works. You get closer to the
Does
camera, and
so this
you're
looks
like,
okay.
and you get a little puffy when you get close. So what?
I think the camera put on 10,000. I think I'm
Drum
walrus man.
control. It's amazing.
Yeah, and you know, your background really looks like the quarantine bunker.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's perfect.
It
I'm
is so.
walrus man. I'm back.
Wait.
Help
You got
me.
to.
I'm turning into a walrus.
Add 20 pounds to your neck. Some
I
way.
need more fish. Okay. Poor Glenn. I love Glenn.
Poor
I had a
Glenn.
big
Oh, I know,
talk with
and
him.
he thought he
I
was gonna lay it
apologize
down.
if I haven't believed me.
What
I
a-
had a nice
Wait,
big talk
no,
with him.
he gagged us
He told
at the
me to
beginning.
keep being Fred. He was never not insulted.
He was,
at all.
you know, he had this 47-inch neck at the beginning there. It was
I
all the
know, that
gas.
was
It was a great, you know, make us go, oh my God. And then you finally said something, Fred. You said, you all right, Glenn?
Look, see, that's what I look like when I do
mean-
a virtual background. Unless you have a total high definition camera and a real
Ground control
that's
to
what you look like.
Major
See, you could be
Tom.
Future Man. That's Future
8.
Man, dude, right there.
Right?
7.
In the
Ground
future, the way of the
control to
future.
Major Tom.
way
yeah,
of the
you look good.
Future.
I like when the eyes glow.
People will fart and
Take
disappear.
your
you know?
protein pill
Remember, we got to
and
come up
put
with
your
crazy things that
helmet
will happen in the
on.
future.
Woo!
Yeah, that's Future Man. We got to think of something that's way like 100 years from now. What do you think
In the
things are gonna be like?
future,
Yes,
margaritas will still be available to go.
but they'll
Tell
there'll
my
be
wife
but there'll be
I
$100.
love
$1 million.
Or even funnier, they'll still be $12 a piece.
12 zillion
See, that's
sold
even
in
funnier.
medallions. Oh, Fred with the big mouth.
Hey, let's go down under. What, disgruntled guy? What's going on down there?
Well, you know,
Down
Fred,
under, disgruntled guy.
it's getting a little dark here, Fred.
No, it
It
still
looks
looks
light.
light. You got a lot of light there.
No, it's just an illusion, Fred.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, everything is counterclockwise here, Fred.
Oh, that's right. I heard that. The toilet's flushed
forgot
the
about
other way.
that.
You know,
Every
some
time I
people say
flush
that's
the toilet, the turd goes the other way, Fred. It's very weird.
I heard that, but you know, other people say that's bullshit. You know, Kevin Smith says that's bullshit. He's
It is
nuts.
bullshit.
What does
It
Kevin
is
Smith
bullshit.
know?
Well,
What does he know?
I've had other people say that's complete bullshit, and because people call, you know, they call into like Hollywood Babylon and the Ralph Report, and they're from Australia, and they go, where do they fucking get that from? That is absolutely false.
South Hemisphere. No?
It's
not
not
true.
false, Fred.
It's all bullshit?
It's
It's
BS.
not.
It's bullshit.
My goddamn life!
The Earth is flat, Fred.
I
It's
know the
flat.
Earth is flat.
This disgruntled guy is right. My life is bullshit. All these years. I
Everything you
bought-
believe in.
Oh,
Everything you believe in.
Don't worry, Charlie.
BS.
We got your back. We got
You know,
You know,
It
just
makes
Go ahead.
sense.
it
Yeah.
could, disgruntled guy, it could be that hat. I love that hat though. That hat's great.
Yes,
You got to
that's
get more
great.
hats because here's my thing. When I send you to different places, you got to have hats for where you're going.
How he
Well, I
comes
gotta know
up
where
Mexico,
I'm going,
you got to have a
Fred.
sombrero. If you're going like Russia, you got to have a Russian hat. So that's it.
Oh,
You see what I'm
okay.
saying?
I got that, Fred. I got it covered.
Hats.
I got it from Putin.
Yes,
Ooh.
exactly. So that's
The
the thing. When I'm going to send you all around the world, when you come back, like you have maracas, you have like a
He's
sombrero.
he's
I was
lived
just-
a great life in a lot
Yeah.
of places, unlike us.
wherever these places I send you, you're going to have some symbol of where you're from.
All right, Fred, but you got to tell me where I'm going.
Well, think about other, you know, you tell me what you got, and I'll tell you that's what you're sending. Well, I have a,
You have like a if you have a
I-
hockey mask.
I
You
got a
go- you're from
boogie
Canada.
board, Fred.
okay,
I got a
got-
boogie board.
right, and I can say, all right, I sent
Surf
you
City.
to Hawaii. You have a lay?
Uh,
lay?
well,
a grass
sometimes,
Yeah, but few and
Not
far
lately.
between these days.
For me,
sometimes, Fred,
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, we're all old.
Here comes
Sometimes,
Virgil.
yeah. Sometimes is
Better than
lucky.
not.
Yeah, yeah.
oh,
Sometimes.
anything's better than me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
No, you do hippers.
The strippers, for
do
Christ's
strippers
sake.
every day.
and
Okay, Fred.
hipsters.
Of
do
course I
hipster-
do.
you do
Who am I
hipster strippers.
kidding? Who
There's
am
gonna
I
be
kid-
there's gonna be strippers there, right, Fred?
It's a whole new corner. It's Charlie's Hipster Strippers.
Yes, Titty City.
I gotta wear it. I gotta wear a G-string next time.
All over me.
'Cause that was one thing I heard, that the strippers these days, they're not like the old kind of school strippers. They're like these younger girls, and they want to be fit, and they're all like athletic, and they do stuff on poles and stuff
And
like that.
they're artists.
Yeah, they're artists.
Exactly.
They're like Circus Soleil. They're like, oh, how dare you call me a stripper? But I'm naked. But I'm
Exactly,
muscular.
and I
But it's-
respect them.
Yeah, and I
and-
respect that too. That's fine. That's
Yeah.
cool. Hey, I got to be naked. If
As
I
long
could
as
be
they're
naked
naked,
and
it's
make money
fine.
and people
It's
looking at my
okay.
naked body, I would do it right now.
Right. Let's
God
do
bless those
it.
people.
Here you go, Fred.
Please
Wait a
don't.
minute.
They provide a service
Coming
for
soon
Christ's
on
sake.
the next. You don't have to wait any longer. No.
Gonna wear a G-string for that next trip, Fred.
I'm wearing an F string.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
a J string. I'm wearing a J string.
Wow, a J-string.
That's different than
The future.
a future man. What's happening in the future, future man?
The Fred Johnson show is going to end.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Okay. Very soon. In the very near future.
Like 2 hours over it.
Yeah, I
Way
know.
over.
Okay, guys. Okay.
Way
Thanks,
over.
guys. Thanks.
All
We're
right.
brainstorming. We're brainstorming. Thank you, Steve.
When are we getting together?
Fred Johnson show. Also starring Cletus from South Kakalaki. And Charlie the sports guy. The disgruntled guy. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Fred Johnson.
Oh,
When
you're
are we
back.
getting back?
We're all
When
here.
are we getting
Oh, we're
together?
done.
When are we getting together again?
Oh, yeah. When's the next?
Peace and love.
Hey,
When?
I'm available at 3:00 tomorrow.
Works for me.
Works.
This is gonna be live?
No.
Well,
Oh, okay,
No
just
practicing.
recorded.
well, you
Recorded.
know, live recorded.
Or recorded.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
3
practice 3
p.m.
o'clock tomorrow.
Saturday. Yeah.
But one day we're going to do a really live show, and that'll be it.
And then
You know,
take
the
it from
last 30 minutes could
Yeah.
just be a show.
Okay.
It was pretty spontaneous for about 30 minutes. That was good.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
there. You just,
It took us a while to warm up, you know.
yeah. That's
I'll
the
send
thing
you
we-
guys all. I'll send you all the MP4 and look
Okay.
at it. I bet you there's 30 minutes in there that could just roll as a show.
Well, I mean, if you
I
want
think
to,
so. I think you're right, Steve.
you want to edit that kind of shit, I thought it'd be better just to, to be easier. No one wants to edit shit.
Yeah, but not edit.
No,
it.
just
I'm
take 30
put-
minutes out of the
Oh, cut it.
hour of
No,
banter.
Put
well, I'm
the
not,
warm up.
no, I'm not ready for any of that to be live.
I will send you the MP4.
Well,
I know.
Fred,
Okay.
you're great, and you don't know it.
You are future. That dude, that is perfect.
That
for
is so
that.
good, Steve.
And we got to say things like,
I like the eyes when they glitter
in
like
the
that.
future,
Oh.
we're all gonna have
Ooh.
landlines. You know, we got to start reverting back.
We'll
in the
have
future,
tel-
we're gonna have
We'll have
rabbit ears,
telephones.
You know.
What's that?
You know.
Peace be with you.
Good luck and Godspeed.
All right.